ICBS News. I don't know what you see, but we brought it to you first.
Welcome to ICBS News. I'm Jen Sparks, and with me today, and always, is my girl, Tasha Green. Hey, let's get to it. Before we jump in, do us a favor and hit the like and subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest BS. We'll keep you notified when we drop new episodes every Tuesday. On the docket today, Supreme Court Alzheimer's, Sriracha causing global warming, and if Operation Epic Fury wasn't enough, we got Too Epic, Too Furious on deck.
Good evening, fam. Tonight we're serving up the hottest mess in America tonight. Let's dive straight into the Supreme Court's latest drama. Here's the real deal. Picture this, 1965, Selma, Alabama. Hundreds of brave souls march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge for voting rights. State troopers unleash hell. Tear gas, billy clubs, horses tramping folks on what's now called Bloody Sunday. That fight gave us the Voting Rights Act. Fast forward to now. The Supreme Court just gutted it with their Louisiana v. Callais ruling, letting states like Tennessee wipe out black majority districts in days. But hold up, y'all. Here's the part they don't want you to clock. Did the justices forget history class? I'm talking amnesia so bad they can't recall anything before last Tuesday. So activists are demanding a new, enlightened Supreme Court that actually remembers the civil rights movement. Shocker, right?
Jen, I'm here at the Supreme Court, where folks are straight up begging for justices to crack open a history book.
You need to remember history.
Order.
To hell with order! Please read the damn book!
Word is, some scholars want to mandate pop quizzes on the 15th Amendment.
Justice, can you tell the room what Bloody Sunday is?
Oh, yes. That's that drink I have every Sunday morning. Tomato juice and vodka.
Fail that, and you're out.
Love that energy, Truth. Let's escalate this. Step 1, history refresher courses.
The crucial thing to remember about Jim Crow is that it mandated racial separation in all public facilities.
Step 2, field trips to Selma. Step 3, make them march that goddamn bridge themselves in 100-degree heat. Maybe then they'll get why voting rights ain't a game.
Y'all barely made it 200 feet.
And y'all the ones making decisions on this? Might want to rethink that decision, huh?
Real talk, Jen. If they can't remember the past, they're just going to keep kneecapping voters. History ain't a suggestion, it's the receipt for every right we've got.
So Supreme Court, get a tutor or get out. America's memory ain't your personal delete button. Y'all stay woke. See you after this.
Okay, Chiron is my new special occasion whiskey, aged in oak since 1825. Think Highland Acorn, Cooper's Flame, then decades in a dark warehouse, and today it tastes warm, smooth, insanely refined. 2 centuries, 1 pour.
Good evening. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming of cats arguing with toasters for actual news. Well, sort of. For over a week, the world held its breath. U.S. military strikes, dubbed Operation Epic Fury, hammered Iran. Oil markets seized, global leaders scrambled, and a fragile peace hung by a thread. Then, a glimmer of hope. The president announced a pause, claiming progress on a complete and final agreement with Iran, causing markets to rally. But just hours later, that hope turned to dust. Because why have peace when you can have choices? Choices like peace or utter devastation. Yes, you heard that right. Trump explicitly threatened bombing at a much higher level and intensity if Iran doesn't agree to the peace deal he just proposed. It's like negotiating a hostage release by saying, agree to my terms or the hostage gets it worse. What a concept. Makes you wonder what peace even means anymore. For more on this groundbreaking diplomatic strategy, we go live to Real Deal Richards.
Tasha, darling, what a scene. We're here at the Peace Summit, where the air is thick with, well, mostly exhaust fumes from that convoy. Negotiators have defined ceasefire as a temporary pause while everyone checks if the aircraft carrier is still there. Very scientific. And what a triumph for diplomacy. Both sides did sign the agreement, although one side's pen was technically a missile pointed at the table. Very persuasive. The peace deal itself is a masterpiece of modern statecraft. It includes a clause that war remains on the table as a courtesy reminder. You know, just in case anyone forgets what they're agreeing to not do. The summit was a resounding success, Tasha. Defined, of course, as everyone leaving with the same opinion they arrived with, just louder. This new brand of peace is truly something to behold. It's not about compromise, it's about compliance. It's not about mutual understanding, it's about understanding who has the bigger stick and who is very, very willing to use it. Back to you, Tasha. And remember, peace is always an option if you choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Words to live by. Or apparently, words to not get bombed by. Subtle difference. So to recap tonight's diplomacy lesson, peace is available, limited time, offer, terms and conditions apply, void where Iran has opinions. Act now before the courtesy reminder kicks in. Historians will study this moment. Political scientists will write dissertations. And somewhere in Mar-a-Lago, someone is already calling it a win. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Mostly because, honestly, where would you even go at this point?
People keep asking me why I'm always outside in the cold. I tell them it's not cold, not where I'm sitting.
This is the Ember Stone. You place it anywhere, table, armrest, countertop, nightstand, and it radiates heat in a 6-foot field.
Why is it so warm out here? What is that?
Set it to 3.
It's not even hot.
It doesn't need to be. 8-hour battery, 3 heat settings, weatherproof, fits in your coat pocket. I've taken it camping, to the stadium, to my mother's house, which is somehow always freezing. Ember Stone. Warmth on your terms.
An RTV AI Studios production.
All right, settle down, people. Jen Sparks here, and do I have a story for you?
Across Asia, a brutal heat wave is gripping millions. Temperatures are soaring, air conditioning units are nowhere to be found, and the power grids, they're on the verge of collapse. People are struggling to breathe, to work, to simply exist in this unbearable heat. It's a crisis. But here's the part they don't want you to think about.
Let's kick it over to our eccentric cultural correspondent, Cornell Vybes, connecting live now from what sounds like the world's spiciest crime scene. Cornell, what in the jalapeno is going on?
Jen, my dear, the vibe out here is fiery. The people, they are feeling the heat. And Jen, they found their culprit.
It's not, the giant burning ball in the sky or the exhaust fumes from a million cars. No.
Pointing the finger at spicy food, specifically the influx of Sriracha. Yes, Jen, the beloved hot sauce.
They say it's making the air itself hotter.
One gentleman told me, every time someone eats a spicy noodle, the temperature goes up 2 degrees.
It's the capsaicin, Jen, the stuff that burns, radiating into the atmosphere.
Oh, damn, they said that? So Sriracha, the actual cause of climate change, not, fossil fuels or anything. Cornell, is this like when they blamed the unusually warm winter on, too many people leaving their ovens on during the holidays? Or that particularly bad hurricane season on? Teenagers listening to heavy metal music?
It's like they believe if you ignore the oven, the cookies will unbake themselves.
Right, because it's easier to blame a condiment than, say, an entire industrial revolution. Thanks, Cornell.
Vybes got you, Jen.
Keep an eye on those chili peppers. They might just be plotting world domination.
That bottle of Sriracha, it's probably judging you and making the planet hotter, apparently. We'll be right back.
We found the chrome banana. We found ecstasy.
The first banana was a chrome banana.
Well, that ends the bullshit for this evening. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
I don't know what you see, but ICBS will return next Tuesday. Stay well, everybody. Girl, is it hot in here? Hell yeah. Cornell brought those damn chili peppers back from Bangkok.
Hey y'all, Cornell Vybes here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Damn, it's hot. This heat is bullshit.